guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my June and July favorites. I did not do the June because I was traveling and I pre-recorded a few videos, but I just couldn't do my favorites since I left like in the middle of the June, so I just thought it would be silly. So I'm gonna combine the 2 months into one, so I'm gonna do two today. So I have quite a few of the products, so let's just start it. I'm gonna start with the skincare. So right before I left, I purchased the Vichy Mineral 89. I think this is kind of like a serum, and as you can see guys, this is how much I have left. I've used majority of it over the course of a month, and I absolutely love this. There is a hyaluronic acid in this, so obviously it's like plumping my skin, gives me a lot of you know, hydration. I use this like a serum. I follow obviously with a moisturizer, but I found this to be so moisturizing, so gentle on my skin at the same time. So I'm gonna try to link it down below if I find it. I just got mine at the Walgreens. Ulta I know will have it, or any, you know, like a drugstore will carry Vichy. And by the way, for those who don't know, the Vichy is the French kind of like a pharmacy brand, you know, cosmetic brand, which is focused on this the cosmetics that are made pretty much for the people who has like a sensitive skin without any bad, you know, stuff in it. So I really have been enjoying it, and I'm planning on finishing it and hopefully buy another one. All right, another skincare product which completely rocked my world is the Lancer. I hope I'm saying it right. It's a Lancer polished, is like more like an exfoliator. This is how it looks like. This is like a deluxe, I'm gonna say like a deluxe tube. This is not a full size. Full size is a little bit bigger. I got this a couple of months ago during it was like some kind of a special promotion from Sephora. So I got this and I haven't used it until like June, July. And you guys, this is probably the best exfoliant I have ever used. I would not recommend to use it more than once or twice a week because it's quite there, if you know what I mean. It has those very tiny beads, almost like a sand like. So if you use a little bit, it might feel like, you know, like using a sandpaper going over your face. But trust me, it's gonna take every single dead skin of your face. It's just amazing. But like I said, I only use it once or twice a week, you know, basically as needed. But the skin feels so soft, so nice, and it feels like when you put your skincare on it, it just sinks right in. So highly recommend it. One thing quickly for the hair, something that I've used a lot, especially during my trip. This is from the company called Briogeo. This is their pretty much dry shampoo. So what I like about this shampoo, you guys, is the delivery system. It's very environmentally friendly. You pretty much, do you see this poof? You pretty much shake it and then you squeeze it and the shampoo gets like distributed, you know, on your head. So I really like it. I still have quite a bit of left, and I had it for quite a long time, and I always meant to tell you that during the favorites, and I always forget. But this is something that I have been using for a while, you guys. So I'm gonna say this is like a few months favorite, and it was perfect for that summer vacation. Before I go to makeup, one more thing that I took with me, which is crucial in my skincare. This is the Ferio Luna Mini, I believe, and I have this cute yellow color. And yeah, I didn't take my Clarisonic, which I normally use because it's much bigger. This is more like, you know, portable. It's quick. The battery, you guys, hold for like a couple of months. So I thought I lost the cable at some point, but the battery is just lasts for a very long time, and it cleans very beautifully. It's softer up front and a little thicker here on the back, and it just cleans beautifully. I love that. Okay guys, let's talk makeup, because makeup was something that it's also important for me, you know, obviously as important as a skincare. And I did the video of what I'm taking with me on that vacation. The last minute changes, you guys. I mentioned about this Too Faced Hangover face primer. I absolutely love it and I use it all the time. This was this is my favorite, you guys, my favorite primer so far. It's just very, I like the fact that it's very refreshing and very hydrating, so I loved it. Even my sister, I recommended it to my sister in Poland, and we went to Sephora and she got one for herself. This is the It Cosmetic Primer. That's just something that I purchased right before I left, and you guys, this is really good. I actually put it on today again. This primer is, I would probably even say maybe a little better than Too Faced, but it's a little bit different at the same time, so it's hard to compare because this one will also kind of fill in your pores a little bit, while the other one is just more kind of hydrates. But I love them both and I'm gonna use them both. Yeah, this is definitely a very good primer. All right, let's talk foundation, you guys. The best foundation that I used on my vacation, that's probably not a foundation, is the It Cosmetics CC cream, and this is such an oldie but goodie. I'm sure everybody is familiar with that. As you can see, I'm almost done with mine. I have in a color Fair. I used to use light, but I felt like it was too dark for me, so I have it in a color Fair. And you know what, if I had to just do quickly my makeup because we were having, you know, something important in the morning and we just had to be on the run, this was the best thing to do because you don't need a primer, you don't need anything, you just put this on and you're good to go. So yeah, this is perfect, you guys. And also foundation wise, when I wanted to look a little bit more put together, when I had a little bit more time to do my makeup, and especially in June before we left, I had quite a few, you know, important appointment that I had to go to. The Catapult Foundation, oh my god, it's so beautiful, you guys. I kind of forgot how good it is because I usually kind of reserve this for travel because it's so, as you can see, it's so handy. It's just small. There we go. This is how it looks like. I love the fact that it comes in the tube, and as I can see, I have a very little left. Yes, it is super expensive, crazy expensive, but like I said, every time I use it, I'm like blown away because the results are just amazing. That's what I have today on. It's just beautiful. I love this foundation. So it's also great for travel because, like I said, you know, it comes with this plastic tube and you don't get much. It's only 21 ml, so it's not even a full ounce, but it's worth every penny. Okay, couple more items, you guys. 2 lip products that I was obsessed recently. So the first one is the Fanta Beauty. It's in the color Fussy. This is how it looks like, and this is the most beautiful color in my opinion. It has a very big, as you can see, doe foot applicator, and it's just so yummy and so juicy on the lips. I recommend this to my sister. They had it in Sephora in Warsaw. I guess she's not much into lipsticks, or like, I mean, it's really not a lipstick, it's a lip gloss, but this is so good. I know she has 3 different colors, but the color Fussy is the one that in my opinion is the best. And especially like on the airplane, my lips tend to get very dry. I'll just put this and it just kind of stays, just gives you this nice layer of protection. Absolutely love it. And the other thing, the lipstick, it's actually something that I'm wearing today. This is the lippy that I purchased right before I left, and this is from the Becca. It's called Petal. So let me show you guys. First of all, the bullet, look at this. How cute is it? So it's magnetic, so it goes very nicely, but look at this color. This is so my color. This is what I have on today, and I use it, you know, during my trip as well. It's just so pretty. I'll link it everything down below so you guys can check it out. I mentioned it before, but I'm gonna mention again. Hourglass powders are the best, and I especially love this set. I got it years and years and years ago, but I think it's still available on the Sephora website. I think I've seen it on Nordstrom. I'll try to find and link it down below. You got 3 colors, you guys, and this is such a perfect set for travel. So basically, I hit the pen on some of them. I don't know if you can tell, but oh my god, those are amazing. You have a setting powders, you have like a little more like a bronzy powder, and the middle shade I basically use like a little highlighter. If I want a more highlighter, you guys, what I used is the Hourglass Iridescent Strobe light, and I obviously hit the pen on this one as well. I'm not sure if you can tell, but this is so beautiful, you guys. I have it on today. It's a very subtle highlight. It's nothing that it's going to be like, oh, look at me, I have an icy cheeks or anything like that. No, this is just perfect, you know, especially for my age, and I'm not in my 20s, you know, anymore. And one more item I want to mention, the cosmetic item, is the Lemare Powder. This is something I got in Sephora. I think it was during the VIB sale. This is in the color Translucent 02. Comes in a typical like Lemare compact. So, you know, it's just a powder. I mean, nothing to really see, but I have been using this pretty much since the Sephora sale, so it's been like 2-3 months. I love it, you guys. It sets my makeup so beautifully. I use it sometimes with a big fluffy brush. Sometimes I use it with a velour puff and just slightly, you know, kind of press against my skin lightly. This is such a beautiful powder. I know it's crazy expensive because it's Lemare, but you know, you cannot beat the look. I mean, if it works, it works. So highly, highly, highly recommend this translucent powder. I have it in color 02. All right, there was a lot of cosmetics, you guys, but like I said, like I haven't done those favorites for 2 months, and I wanted to share with you really like the best things that I've been loving recently. So now let's talk about accessories, and I'm gonna finish with the 2 bags. So accessories wise, number 1 is the Louis Vuitton round coin purse. So you guys, this item was pretty much living in my bag for the whole month, and you probably heard me talking about this many times, that most of the time I keep it in my bags because occasionally, especially if I have to perform, I have something important, I have to take my jewelry off before I play. So I like to keep this in my handbag so I can actually put my jewelry in it. So I never use it for the coins. I just like to keep the coins in my wallet, but this is pretty much for my jewelry. So I use this as my travel pouch. And you know, if you sit on the airplane for 9-10 hours, sometimes your just fingers get swollen. So I like to take my jewelry off, and I will just put this in this little, you know, round coin purse, and it's just awesome. This is such an awesome little thing from LV. Another one that was pretty much living in my bag for the whole trip, it's the middle pouch from the Kirigami Set. And the reason I'm saying it was in my bag for the whole month is because it fits all the passports. Most of the time, whenever we kind of travel around Poland, I did carry my passports with us, is because when you make a big purchase and you want to get your tax back, you need to have your passport, that you have to use your passport number. So basically, this will fit 4 passports, so my entire family, you know, we put our passports in here, and it was nice and secure, and that's where I held all the documents for the entire trip. Another accessory that I carry with me, especially when I use the backpack, which I'm gonna show you about, is of course my Chanel cosmetic case. I did a video about this, so I'm not gonna spend too much time, but it's stuff with stuff. You know, I even carry, you know, around the Advil, you know, the little headache medicine, or extra, you know, hair accessories, and of course the antibacterial gel was like a must. So those are like the little things that, of course, my lipstick I'll be like keeping in here, and that pretty much stayed with me, you know, most of the time. And this is just such a great size, and I love it. It's so squishy and just so yummy. So you guys, I know before I left, I unboxed the from Fashion File, I purchased 2 new wallets, and if you saw this video, you know what I'm talking about. And I meant to take one of those wallets with me on the trip, but I changed my mind in the last minute, and I end up taking my Louis Vuitton wallet, which is unfortunately is discontinued. This is the compact wallet, zippy compact wallet. It's much smaller than a regular zip wallet. I just thought this will be more durable, because you know, I don't have time to be like fussy, you know, I just have to get it going. And it had a lot of compartment. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of stuff in here, but this has a lot of compartment, and you know, I felt like it's secure, and that's pretty much what I have been using it for the past month. So now that I'm back, I will be switching most likely to my Vernis wallet, because I just cannot wait to use it. Okay, let's talk handbags. So you guys saw me unboxing, I think it was sometimes in June, I purchased this handbag. You guys, I took it with me and I love it. I love it so much. First of all, it's small bag, but it's big at the same time. You know, it's, you know, this is, I don't know exactly the measurements, but this bag can fit quite a bit. Like, look at the size. Like, this was my wallet. I would put my camera in here. I'll put my even my cosmetic case in here. Everything fits. You know, anything that I wanted, I pretty much squeeze in this bag. I have to clean it up because it's full of stuff. I didn't clean it up yet since we came back. So this was such a great purchase, you guys. I don't see any, you know, anything bad happening. Everything seems to be perfect. I love the crossbody length. You can obviously adjust to being shorter or longer, whatever you like, but the bag just worked perfectly. So I highly recommend this handbag. It comes with many different colors, with many different finishes. I'm gonna link a few of them below, because I think it depends of the season that will have a different color. I saw the one that was like a burgundy color. It was so beautiful, so beautiful. Of course, it comes with a big tassel, which I took it off before I left. Tassel is driving me nuts. And yeah, I saw actually one woman carrying this handbag, but it was in the beautiful kind of off-white cream color in Poland. And yeah, she had her tassel on, and yeah, I forgot what city was it, but I saw the bag, you know, I saw the woman carrying this bag. I was like, got you. But anyway, another bag that I took with me, you guys, that you are not familiar with. I actually purchased this bag a week before I left. I never did like an unboxing or anything. This is the backpack. This is a Gucci backpack, which it was a last minute decision. I was thinking to take my Louis Vuitton, but then zipper was just driving me crazy. So then I switched to my like regular, I think it was Tommy Hilfiger backpack. And then the last minute I decided to get this Gucci which will match my crossbody kind of bag that I have. And this backpack, you guys, we carry all the time with us. That was pretty much our, you know, daily, when my husband was with me, he was carrying this. I was carrying my YSL, and then when I stay with the kids, I would usually take this, and I would take YSL at the evenings, or you know, when we didn't have to carry a huge bottle of waters. And you know, because it was pretty hot, especially like the first week that we were there. It was very hot. So this is the Gucci backpack that I've got a week before I left, and it was just working beautifully. This is all canvas. It only had like a leather top that it says Gucci, has a little leather top in here, very strong you know, handles, and this little top handle in here, and it fits a ton, you guys. And like I said, this was used and abused for an entire month, and I'm very glad that I got it. I actually got this, for those who were wondering, I found a business card of the essay that helped me out. I think it was San Antonio outlet, Gucci outlet. That's where I purchased my crossbody bag, if you remember, which has the same kind of a canvas print. And I sent her a text message. I said, hey, do you have that backpack? Because I remember trying that backpack on and I wasn't sure, so I never got it. And she goes like, yes, and she sent me pictures. So that's how I ended up purchasing this backpack. I think it was about, if I remember the price correctly, I think it was about $600, $500-600, something like that. But anyway, I'm loving it, you guys. I'm very happy that I purchased it. It was a great purchase. And yeah, we're definitely gonna still use it for, you know, different trips, or even it's fun to carry it around. You know. So this is it, you guys. There's much more things that I would like to talk about, but I chose just those couple of things. I barely did my eye makeup. I wanted to also point on this. Most of the time I'll just do my face and I just put the mascara and I was good to go. So I'm not talking about any eyeshadows, although I took the eyeshadows with me, but you know, I just had to be sometimes very, very quick. So maybe once or twice I only end up doing my eyes this month, which was crazy. So yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!